Hello everybody, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an emergency review, everybody. So recently I was on the KVD Vegan Beauty website and I picked up another mystery bag because they popped up out of nowhere. And with said mystery bag, you got to pick your shade in the True Portrait Shake Foundation from KVD. And I'd been really interested in this. Plus you got 8 full-size products. So I was like, you know what? I'm buying the mystery bag. I wanted to try this. And then when I got this in my hands, I just like put it out on the back of my hand to swatch it a little bit. And this feels identical to the Rare Beauty Foundation. So I was like, I have to see if this is gonna be just as much of a transfery, oily mess on me. Plus the Rare Beauty Foundation broke me out so bad. So that was already like a no from me. So I'm hoping this doesn't break me out. It's gonna feel just as lightweight, look just as beautiful on the skin. And it comes in a similarly large shade range, I think 40 shades. So I am so excited to try this out and I needed to talk about it. So if you wanna see a wear test, my full thoughts and all the tea on the KVD True Portrait Shake Foundation, then sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and don't forget, like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe below, and hit that notification bell. Okay, everybody, we are back. We are zoomed in a little more on my face, and we are gonna dive right into the foundation. So before I get into application, I wanted to cover a little bit about this foundation. So the KVD Vegan Beauty True Portrait Medium Coverage Shake Foundation, that is a mouthful, retails for $37, comes with 1 fluid ounce, and comes in 40 shades. So really happy to see this has a really good shade range. KVD in general, from what I've seen throughout all of their launches, say what you want about all the bullshit that's been pulled, their shade range has always been pretty inclusive. So really happy about that. The gradient is beautiful. I picked mine up in shade Light 012. This says light pink with neutral undertones. All of the descriptions were a little weird, so I think this one's gonna work pretty well for me. When I swatched it when I got it, it looks pretty good. And this is a super thin foundation, you can hear. It has like one of those shaky balls on the inside, kind of like a can of spray paint. So I've been shaking this up really well, but let's just dive into application, y'all. Okay, so I've shaken this up a considerable amount, and I'm just going to take a few drops on the back of my hand. I'm not really sure how many. I think that was like 7 drops. Not really sure how far this is supposed to go. And I'm just gonna take this and just kind of tap it like I would any other foundation. And then I'm just gonna take foundation brush I use all the time, that Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, and I'm just gonna blend this out. Okay, I'm shook. That looks like really pretty. That blended out in like 2.5 seconds and looks really beautiful. Now this says this dries down to like a lightweight powder matte finish, and I have dry skin, but it still says it's suitable for dry skin, so I'm a little nervous, a little apprehensive on this. But so far, this is looking really beautiful. I'm gonna apply this to the rest of my face, and then we'll be back to see how this is looking after I let it set down for a few minutes. Okay, so I've let this set for about 1.5 minutes, and so far, this is actually looking so beautiful on my skin. I would say it's pretty much set down. I'd say there's like a touch of tackiness left, so we'll still probably set this with a little bit of powder. But overall, I would say this is looking not overly matte. I definitely have pretty well prepped skin. I'm wearing the Too Faced Plump and Prime Serum Primer, which has a lot of like oils in it because I have dry skin, like I said, so I prepped well. And so this isn't looking overly matte on me. It's definitely more of like a natural kind of satin finish. The only thing I will mention is there's just a little bit, seems to have like these lines just around my mouth, like right here, it seems to have caught it just a tiny bit. But for the most part, everywhere else in my face, this is looking absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup, let this set for a few more minutes, and then we'll see how everything applied on top of it. Okay, I've applied all of my complexion products. I haven't sprayed myself with my setting spray yet, just to see how this is looking just by itself. And I am honestly blown away right now. I look poreless. This looks so smooth. All my products blended like a freaking dream on top. I have a slight glow to my skin. I'm wearing no highlight right now. I am so impressed. It's not emphasizing my texture. It's just, I'm really, really shook. If this continues to look like this will be one of my favorite foundations. I'm not even joking, possibly my favorite. This is so lightweight on my skin. I got a medium to buildable full coverage. It is so, so beautiful. I'm beyond impressed. But I'm gonna do my eye makeup and stuff on camera. I'm just gonna do something simple probably. I say that and then I'm gonna come back with like a full blue smoky eye. But we have some errands to run, so I'm gonna throw on the rest of my makeup and then I'll see you guys at my first natural light check-in. Okay, so the husband and I are off to run a couple errands and I'm doing my check-in. I've had the foundation, it is 3:05 right now, so I've had this on for about 3 hours and it is looking absolutely stunning. Like so good, you guys. I took a nap on the couch, like fully should have like rubbed some of this off and it is still looking so freaking beautiful. Like it hasn't budged. So I'm beyond impressed right now. So I'm gonna run around. We're gonna see if it's mask proof. We are gonna find out. That's gonna be the real test. I actually have this one because it has black on the inside so we can see if it's really gonna transfer. So that's gonna be the real test. I'm gonna see if this transfers. So I'll see you guys when I get right outside of the store. Okay, you guys, moment of truth. How did it hold up? Pretty damn good. So a little bit transfer on the nose. Let me see how it looks in the mirror. Honestly, it looks pretty good. It's nothing I can't fix with like a tiny touch up of powder. So, wow, this is doing so much better. It literally only transferred really on the little piece where my nose like rubs against the edges of the fabric. Everything else looks really, really good. Like I'm shocked it didn't rub off on my cheeks at all. Like, I'm so shook. I'm really happy with this so far. Okay, so far I'd say this is pretty mask approved. Like I was in there for probably like 15-20 minutes running around talking to my husband the whole time. So I'm pretty impressed. Okay, well, I will see you guys at home in a little bit. It is time to cook some dinner. Okay, everybody, we are here. I have had the foundation on for 8 hours and 23 minutes to be perfectly exact. I'm in my bed and my pup is joining me for my final check-in. The lighting's really wacky in here. Like I said, I haven't quite figured out how I can do all this right now. So I'm filming in front of this random light that is on the wall in my little like bed alcove. So right now, like I said, 8.5 hours of wear on the foundation. Let me do a little side to side, see what you guys think. Okay, I am so in love with this foundation. Okay, I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I've had this on for 8.5 hours now, and the KVD True Portrait Shake Foundation is stunning. Yes, thumbs up. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. Looks like skin. It's definitely like, I've lost a little bit of the coverage just like around here. It hasn't necessarily like patched off. It's probably worn away with me like rubbing my nose, blowing my nose, anything like that. Allergies are right now. The color match is amazing and I'm just so happy. So if you can, absolutely get out there and get your hands on this foundation. But that brings us to the end of today's video. If you like what you saw today and you want to see more content like this, don't forget, comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Give me a thumbs up, helps the channel out a ton. Click on my face, you can subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can see every time I post something new. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all.